Good afternoon. This is Marche Denise Fulham, the author of Confessions of Church Girls, plus the proud mother of Jada Louise and Anzel Marche. And guess who I got with me today? Case My Ace. Say hi, Case My Ace.
Hi, everyone. I am Cassandra Ware, author of Nothing, a proud mother of Jameson Elias.
Yes, my bestie friend. How long have we been best friends since?
Ooh, 13?
13.
13 years old.
And
that was a few minutes ago.
Yeah, so Casey just turned the big Hawaii
Tell my
5-0.
business. Yes, Hawaii 5-0. I'm proud. I'm grateful. Just turned
and then
50.
I'm about to turn it in a couple of months, God willing.
Yes.
As they would say, the
Lord
old mothers
willing
in
and
the
the
church
creek
gourd.
don't rise.
Yeah, Lord willing. But I am so excited because Casey just happens to be on island this week, and I have been wanting to do a video with her. And she doesn't want to do it, so this is a sacrifice, but it's a small clause in our friendship that says when we do anything that the other one needs to support it. Absolutely. As long as it's not breaking the law. This one isn't breaking the law, so we're all good. So I just first off want to say, so that's what, 37 years we've been friends? It feels like forever. The other fun fact is that our social security numbers, which I can't tell you all the numbers, but the last digit of our social security number is the only number that's different. All the other bump, that last number is what's different.
And neither one of us were born in the States, so our parents were, I don't know, our
Maybe
mamas were in the Social Security office on the same day.
I still think we might have been switched at birth because Casey is very much like my mother.
And this one is
very much like her mom, who, happy birthday to Mom today. We give honor to her, and I know that she is laughing in heaven with us right now because she raised an incredible daughter, and there's two other daughters, Audrey and Rooney, don't want to leave them out, and she has such a great legacy. But what makes this video even more perfect is that it's on Mom's birthday, and it's just our opportunity to kind of just reflect on, one, how good God has been, right? Absolutely. Despite everything, and where we are today, right? Two, tropical girls raised in Mililani, right? Who would have thunk it, right? Went to the same high school, then ended up going to the same college, and then I couldn't get a dorm. UH didn't know that, but then my mom prayed. She prayed right there in the dorm thing. I was low-key a little bit embarrassed because she really touched the machine and said, "In Jesus' name."
And what happened though?
Yeah, I did get it.
Right.
I did get in, but it was like I was 1,000, let's say 332, and they were like, "We don't know when you're gonna get a dorm." And then Casey was like, "Well, you can stay with me." And then so I stayed with her and her roommates, which is a story in itself. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all of them.
Some stories that will never be told.
Never be told, at least not in this video. Never be told. And then eventually I did get my own dorm. But we have tons and tons of stories and memories that I'm forever grateful for, as well as our children now. I've grown up together. I claim her son as my son, so I never had to have a son, and vice versa. My daughters call her Auntie Mama. They would live with her if they could.
And they are welcome to do so at any time.
Yeah, Anzel tried. She tried this year. But in saying all of that, let's see. What do we want to talk about? She's trying to get out of this, but we're going to talk. We're going to talk about the possibilities that happen when you just can be yourself, right? Like, we have so much data on each other that
we telling business?
No, we ain't gonna tell none of that. Like, no. Casey has specific instructions, like if something ever happens to me, she knows exactly what to do. But
burn the phone. Hide the journals.
Got it. Right.
Got it.
Go to the funeral if I'm married and make sure nobody else was trying to creep up on my husband. Those are the rules. Done. But with all seriousness, Casey, what has been the most memorial, like one of the memories that like you cherish or like you always remember in our friendship?
There are so many.
There is.
One in particular would be the trip to Italy. So while
Yes.
you lived in Italy, my son and I flew over to meet and had a wonderful time with not just you and your girls, but your extended village that you had
Yes.
built in Italy. So being
Shout out
able
to
to
Aviano crew.
yes,
Shout
being able
out.
to meet them. So that is one of my fondest memories, big deal memories.
Big deal.
The others are just a lot of small moments of conversations, of um, you knowing things that you were never told, and just being really in tune and knowing when to call, when to stop by, when to drive by, when to pick up, when to bring a skateboard to skate down the middle of a street. That's a story for another day.
For another day.
But there's just so many memories that I treasure, and it's just a blessing to know true friendship. So I feel awful for people that don't have that, because I can't imagine my life without it, and I'm just so grateful to have a mook mook.
Look, and I have my case, my ace. For me, that is the same. I think it's just the little things. Shout out to NDRE, but for real, it's the little things. It's someone that just gets me and allows me. I'm a lot. Oftentimes.
Sometimes.
When we were roommates, I was the one that always wanted to have everybody over, and Casey was the one that just didn't want everybody over. And I've always been that, always trying to take everybody with me. But now that's changed. Now I'm very different, and I don't need everybody with me. A bit of advice: what do you think has made our friendship last as long as it has?
Transparency, being real, and suspending judgment. I think we do. We
Truth.
Just accept each other in whatever mood, whatever mode,
Truth.
and give each other space. So even if it is a rough day and we're not in the mood, then we know to just say, all right, girl, talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Okay, girl. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
So I think that, and just being able to be real
Great.
and honest with each other, and then accept each other as we are. And we know Jesus.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
The author and the finisher of our faith.
Indeed.
Okay. Yes. Yes. The
Yes.
Alpha
And the Omega?
The beginning
And
and
the
the end.
end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's the most common and the most significant
truth.
point of connectivity. So
Um,
what do you think it is?
I really do think it's transparency. I think we just both feel comfortable. It's always been easy. I think the only real argument we ever had is when we were trying to build an entertainment center. One time.
We'll never do it again,
Never
though.
again,
It's just not
because-
something we should do together.
And it's not my strength. And it's Casey's strength. And I should have just like, hey, you got that. But no, there was a million pieces. And that was back before, furniture is right now. It was like in the early parts of our friendship. So there was a million pieces. And then, I wasn't helping. So, But out of that, we've had more laughs than I can even count. More experiences than I can't even. More trips. And then also more cries, right? She's had to listen to all of my do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, titos, all of those. Doritos.
And you mine.
Yes. And so what I love the most and why I wanted to get this on record is because it's not often that we get to pause and have the people that are most important in our lives. So I want to speak something over Casey because she's one of those people that always pours out. So I always tell her this, and I write like a lot and I do a lot of things, but I want to say it in front of everyone that is watching this. I am extremely blessed to have the case my ace that I have. She is one of a kind. Although I have the faithful few, she is by far one of a kind. And I couldn't imagine my life. I'm not gonna start crying without her. The best part of it is that it's always been easy. She always has wished the best for me. It's never been a competition unless it was like something we wanted to compete, like oh, I'm cute. You cute too, like that kind of stuff. But it's never been that type of thing. And then I could trust her with a bag of money I never counted, my children, and most importantly, like my life. And you can't find that. So I just want to give honor where honor is due, right? To my Case My Ace. I want her to know that I know this year has been a heck of a year, but she makes me so proud. She runs things, y'all, and she does it without usually complaining, right?
Really?
And yeah, for real. And she's an awesome mother of my nephew Jameson. And sometimes people just have to hear that you're doing such a great job, because she always tells me. So that's why I keep going. So I want you to hear that you're phenomenal, like Maya Angelou said, right?
We quoting?
Yeah, we quote. And that really the best is still yet to come. So I'm excited. I started losing weight because Casey gonna be married soon, so I have to be ready for that. And then I got next, or it might go the other. Either way, we both ain't finna be single. Don't take out of that. Yeah, we tired of being by ourselves. We tired. Go ahead. We tired. Say it together.
I'm not quite tired.
She tired.
I'm not quite tired.
Lies.
But I'm open to what the Lord has in store.
Well, praise the Lord. Grace and peace.
Yeah, you got next.
Yeah,
you can have next.
Grace and peace.
Grace and peace.
Grace and peace.
You got next.
I'm good either way. I'm good. Well, anyways, all right. So I guess this has been an extremely long video, but worth it, right?
Well, wait. You can't just say all that and then I just go, okay, bye.
No, we're not. It's gonna be more stuff. Like, I'm gonna keep talking. I was gonna tell him.
You said some deep and profound and encouraging and
motivational.
motivational.
Yeah, because you always see.
Yes, but I think it's important that this audience, your audience, know that if you weren't who you are, there is no way I would ever be sitting in front of this camera with this bright light recording. I like to be on the other side of the camera. It is my safe space. It is my preferred domain.
Lord help.
But as Marche Denise Fulham said at the beginning of the video, we have a pact that when one of us embarks on any sort of journey, that we support each other, and I support you wholeheartedly.
Yes.
And I'm extremely proud of the perseverance that you've displayed. So she's telling me and reflecting on the rough year that I've had. You all have seen her videos. You know a little bit about what's been going on in her life over the past year. But she has endured, and you've pressed through with grace, and you've been an amazing mother to my nieces. And in the thick of it all, still being a good friend. You know, sometimes when people are going through, you just need a minute. And she's told you that. I just need a minute. She doesn't need a minute from me. I still get to call. Yeah. I still get to text. I still get to show up. I still get to cry. I still get to ask. And she continues to be there for me. And against all odds, I mean, you've just pressed through in a way that has inspired me, and I hope is inspiring others, that this work that you're doing with the vlog, it's not in vain. And I know you share it as if it's for you first. Yes. And if you can just touch one, well, you got the one, because right. I'm inspired by each of the videos, but I know that there's a host of other people, so I encourage everybody to stay tuned, because this is just the beginning, and I'm extremely proud of you and thanks. Honored to be a Case Your Ace.
Case My Ace. Yes. Yeah, so there'll probably be more stuff like this. Right now it's been like me talking and all that good stuff. I have a bunch of ideas in my head, but the reality of the matter is that I know Casey knows how it feels to be in a fetal position, to feel like you can't make it, to just be tired, right? But what I know for sure is that if you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, you can make it. And if you don't have a Case My Ace, be open, because Case My Aces can come up when you least expect it, right? Mine happened at 13. Maybe yours will happen at 33. Do I have to stick with three numbers? 43, 23.
Right.
I don't know.
3.
Maybe you're lucky to have it at 3, but whatever. But be open to it. And then also know there's different seasons. Every friendship is for a different season. Some people will go through every season of life with you, where others is just they're there for a season. And I had to learn that. And it doesn't mean that it has to be a bad thing. I'm one of those people that I didn't know how to let go. And I've learned that I can't carry everybody, and where I'm going next, everybody can't go with me at all. So, Casey going. Sheila going. I won't list everybody, because then if I don't list people, then. But yeah, there's people that will be going. But I just want to show that real friendship between females even black women. It does exist, and it doesn't have to be petty. And I pray that everyone can have someone where they can just be themselves. Some days I've come to her and I've not said anything. I just walk in and just cry maybe. Or there's sometimes, like we did earlier, we just laugh, right? But open your eyes and look around and see what's important. And what I've learned is now is the time to let people know how important they are in your life, not later, right? Let them know now, so that there's no doubt. If something was to ever happen to me, rest assured, I know how much Casey cares about me, and I know that she would take care of my girls and my families and go through my phone and delete all the messages that nobody else gets to see, right?
Absolutely.
Right? So don't be going for my phone. Casey gets my phone first. Everybody listen now. In case my ace gets the phone.
They don't have the code anyway.
Yeah, they don't have it. Yeah, it's a special code.
I got the code.
So, okay. This is been super great. I love that I get to see Casey every now and then because, you know, she's big time. And I'm grateful that we had this opportunity to record. So, what I know for sure is that God has a plan, and He doesn't lie, right? I know that if you're open your eyes and you embrace the people that are around you and you be transparent, that you too can be blessed with somebody like Case My Ace, maybe. And then second, I also know that I'm the proud mother of Jada Louise and Enzo Marche. So be encouraged, have a great day, and don't forget to tell somebody how important they are to you. And most importantly, remember that laughter is good medicine. Very good medicine. Absolutely. As soon as we get off of this, I know we're going to crack up laughing, right? And enjoy and subscribe. The reason I say subscribe, a lot of people, I'm going to fix this and then I'll get off of this, have been saying, oh, I can't find your videos. It keeps going to the other one. It's Marche Denise, but I will get rid of whatever other YouTube that people can't get to. But I usually put the link in my bio. If it's on Instagram or on Facebook, it's usually in the comments. So if you just click that and then subscribe, then you'll get notifications.
Yes.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Thank
God for you, Mook Mook.
I love you too. Ain't no mountain, ain't no sea, right? So love y'all big. Have an incredible weekend and keep going. The best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come.
We out. Bye.